this run. How big would it be? It can pay out, 60, it can pay out, 30 times more than what a transmission shop could. But so it's all here, perspective of what you see. Now, if we all had enough money to sit back on, to get us through, see, we can treat it like a hobby, or we can treat it like a business. Now, I can tell you, a hobby does what? Cost you money? Let me hear that one. A lot of money. So a hobby will cost you money. See, you treat it like a business does what? Makes you money if you treat it right. But a hobby's, I have people come in and say, well, you're treating it like a hobby. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you just like a hobby. It's going to cost you. Then you're going to be saying, well, I can't afford that $165 a month in drinks that are making me healthy. Well, you can, because it's a write-off on your regular stuff. But I mean, people will say that, when in fact what they're saying is, I'm treating it like a hobby, and I haven't put my effort into it. Because effort, a certain amount of effort will create that. Now, you're going to get no's. You're going to have people say, I don't get it. But I had people that said I didn't get it. Guess what? They're on board. I had people that were used to making $250,000 to $350,000 a month on board. Because I said, you haven't looked at the comp plan yet. Did you look at it? No, I haven't had a chance yet. Look at the comp plan. When they've looked at the comp plan, they go, wow, I'm glad you were so persistent to get me on board. Your dad, in fact, said that, James, if it's a juice, vitamin, or a pill, I'll never do it. Exact words. I will never do another juice, vitamin, or anything like that. Until he saw what? A comp plan. True story. I put on a three-way call, and I put on the person that brought me in the business, called your dad. Afterwards, he called me up and says, I can't believe I'm signing on board, because he said he'd never do it. I think he's pretty happy he did.
Yeah.
I know for a fact he's very happy he did.
Why?
Because it's now a full-time business. It's just plan A.
Became full-time.
It takes, 33, 31 people to get in actually to compensate to break even as far as with the 160, 170 a month, right?
Yeah, and the Pay It Forward program, the way that works is once you have your 3, then you, just like you said, now you send them to your website, you send them to their website, and as you're paying it forward, guess what? They're like, well, that was really cool, you did that for me. Let me see how many people I can do that for. That's why, if you haven't saw that movie clip yet, Pay It Forward, or it's on that Pay It Forward USA, that Gus put together, you click on that and watch that, you'll see, that's exactly what he took it from, is the chalkboard, where he says, we're going to help 3 people that might not be able to help them. We're going to have a movement. We're going to change the world. We can change the world. What if we had 10 million people in America get on board this? Do you think the economy would change pretty quick? Well, number one, it'd free up what? 10 million jobs. Because if we had 10 million people in America on board and we had all these other countries underneath us, yeah, we get America back pretty quick. Maybe we could get back from the Japanese. We could get back all those cars have been making us drive, right? Now we get them paying us we can get all our Harleys and whatever else we're driving, right? So it's just the way perception all is. Just want you on board before somebody will tell you about it. And here's what I tell people. Here's one thing that you got to remember. The reason you want to tell your family and friends, because if you don't, somebody else is going to tell them. And then you're on board and they say, yeah, I've been doing it for 2 months. It's, how come you didn't tell me about it? See, at least if you tell them, they at least know that you're on board doing this. So when somebody does come to them and says, no, my sister's doing that, I wouldn't join with somebody else, I'd join with my sister. But if you don't tell her and somebody comes on board and then they go, why come you didn't tell me? If you had told me, I'd be in with you. They might be in your organization by chance, but you don't know yet, they could be. Because it's a little hard to track after a while. You can watch it. You can control F and see if they're in there. But I'm just saying, it is, but that's why you want to tell your friends and family first. Because at least they know. They can say no, But at least they know.